Hi everyone, today we're going to learn body measurements and we're going to need our horizontal measurements. As you can see, we're also going to need our vertical measurements. So now let's start.
Alright, so today we'll be learning how to take body measurement, and the first thing we are going to start with is our shoulder. You start from the tip of one shoulder here. You'd have seen that round stuff at the edge of your shoulder here to the other one here. So once you measure your shoulder measurement, you make sure your hand is still here, and then you place your tape again here and take your sleeve length depending on whatever sleeve you want. Take your sleeve length. You can take the short, the elbow, the 3/4 and the long sleeve. So once you're done with that, you measure your round sleeve. You measure it at every point. It's very important, especially when you want a fitted cloth. So you measure it at this point here. You come to your elbow level. When you're about to measure this elbow side here, you try and raise your hand a bit, just tilt it a bit to measure it, so that if the person is wearing the clothes, it won't be too tight. So once you measure that, you can measure your 3/4 too. Measure it, and also here. Now we are done with that side. One other thing you need to take at this side is your armhole cuff. For some people, there are standards they use, and some others will like to take it. So you just take like half an inch away from your armpit and measure your armhole. Half an inch away and measure your armhole. After that, we're going to take our horizontal measurements, starting with the bust. So this is the bust. And ensure that your finger can enter, otherwise the cloth will be too tight. And I don't mean you make it too loose this way, just ensure your finger can enter in. Then after that, you take your under bust measurements, and then your waist measurements. Then we go to the hip measurement. Make sure the hip measurement, you take it up a bit, you take it down a bit, so that it goes freely but not too loose. And once you're done with that, we go to our vertical measurements. The first thing we'll be taking in our vertical measurements is the shoulder to the nipple. And after taking your shoulder to nipple measurement, you take your shoulder to the under bust measurement. After taking your shoulder to under bust measurement, take your shoulder to the waist measurement. Then from there, you can also take your hip measurement, but most times your hip is just about 6 to 8 inches from your waist. 6 to 8 inches from your waist. So once you're done with that, you can now take your blouse measurement, but avoid taking measurement this way, especially for a woman. Make sure you take the measurement this way, and then you can take your blouse measurements, depending on how long you want your blouse to be. You can also take your short gown measurements, either above the knee or on the knee or a bit below the knee. And you can also take your long gown measurements, depending on where you want it to stop, either here or touching the floor. Once we're done with that, we're going to learn how to take our skirt measurements. So our skirt measurement, it depends on where the person wants the waist to be. You take the waist. For the skirt measurement, the waist will be a bit firmer than when you're taking the blouse measurements. After that, you measure your vertical measurements, first at your hip, and then your above knee for your skirts. And finally, depending on whether it's a short skirt or to the knee level or 3/4 or long, you take your measurements. Once you're done with that, okay, we still have our nipple to nipple measurements. So you measure from here to here. Is essential in knowing how to cut your dart. So you measure your nipple to nipple measurements. And once you're done with that, it's so simple. That's how to take measurements.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't. Bye.